Shows don't get much larger or more beloved than Bonanza, and the Bonanza ensemble is iconic. Set in the 1860s, this series could elicit laughter from its audience one moment and confront them with weighty issues the next. Sunday nights provided Americans with a family they could look up to for inspiration. And at the heart of Bonanza's enduring legacy lies its formidable cast. But where have they all ended up? Let's dive straight into that. The Cartwright family resided in Virginia City, Nevada, although they occasionally found themselves in the age of dinosaurs, courtesy of an episode of the Flintstones. Throughout it all, they made television history by addressing racism and portraying an interracial marriage. Even today, Bonanza remains the crowning achievement on many of these actors' resumes. Yet the cast continued to produce remarkable work post-Bonanza, and while many have since passed away, their contributions should still be recognized. So, let's delve into their post-Bonanza endeavors right here. Lorne Greene as Ben Cartwright. In a series abundant with equine companions, Lorne Greene emerges as the most industrious steed of them all. He was among the select few cast members who featured in every single installment of Bonanza. To put it in perspective, that tallies up to 431 episodes. Due to his contributions to the show and Bonanza's widespread influence, Greene found himself in high demand, making frequent appearances. Audiences eagerly awaited the presence of TV Guide's second favorite dad. Yet Greene's influence extended beyond his on-screen performance. When the Cartwrights initially came across as inhospitable to visitors, Greene proposed portraying them as more welcoming, particularly given their role within the larger community. Once the change was implemented, the show's popularity soared. While Bonanza may be classified as a Western, Greene remained firmly entrenched in the genre even after the series concluded. Instead, he leveraged his portrayal of Ben Cartwright to propel his own musical career, releasing country western and folk albums. His spoken-word ballad, Ringo, even clinched the #1 spot on the music charts. Greene eventually ventured into a different genre with the science fiction television series Battlestar Galactica in 1978. Once again, he assumed the role of a patriarch, portraying Adama, who led a diverse group of survivors fleeing conflict with robotic and reptilian adversaries. Following his departure from the realm of oil country drama and intergalactic battles, Greene took on the role of hosting the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade alongside none other than Betty White. The duo formed a memorable pair, delighting viewers with their playful banter. Sadly, Greene succumbed to pneumonia in 1987 at the age of 72, leaving behind a legacy that transcended both temporal and spatial boundaries. Pernell Roberts as Adam Cartwright. Born on May 18, 1928, Pernell Roberts portrayed the eldest Cartwright sibling, Adam. With the character's expertise in architecture and university background, Adam had much to take pride in. However, Roberts didn't share that sentiment. He viewed Bonanza as falling short of its potential, a sentiment Robert Reed echoed regarding the Brady Bunch. For Roberts, the show felt more like a production line than a labor of love. Moreover, he was troubled by Adam's persistent need for paternal approval even in adulthood. Consequently, Roberts departed from the Bonanza cast midway through the series. His aspirations led him to the stage, where he could explore storylines with greater social significance and depth. Beyond his career, he translated his advocacy into tangible action by participating in the March from Selma to Montgomery. A mere decade after bidding farewell to Bonanza, Roberts found himself indirectly connected to the Mass H franchise. He starred as the titular character in the spin-off series, Trapper John, M.D., which garnered considerable popularity, benefiting from the acclaim of its predecessor while also contributing to it. In his personal life, Roberts experienced marital changes as frequently as major television series, marrying a total of 4 times. Then, in 2010, Roberts passed away from pancreatic cancer at the age of 81. May he rest in peace. Ray Teal as Sheriff Roy Coffey. As a versatile character actor, Ray Teal immersed himself deeply in the Western genre, to the extent that he became synonymous with it. Throughout his career, he essentially embodied the role of Sheriff Roy Coffey from Bonanza, seasoned, enduring, and indispensable, regardless of the circumstances. As a member of the Bonanza ensemble, Teal depicted a character who exemplified the adage that experience is the greatest teacher. With an impressive resume boasting 300 credits to his name, Teal's success extended far beyond Bonanza, although his association with the show undoubtedly enhanced his recognition. Nevertheless, he also achieved notable acclaim for his role in Kirk Douglas's Ace in the Hole, where he, unsurprisingly, portrayed yet another sheriff. His portrayal in Marlon Brando's The Wild One depicted a character somewhat less authoritative. There, he portrayed a rather indulgent bar owner. Following the establishment of a substantial legacy, Ray Teal passed away in 1976 at the age of 74. May he rest in peace. Victor Sen Young as Hop Sing. Don't you dare ever be late for dinner when Victor Sen Young's character is the chef. Hop Sing brought significant humor and representation to the Bonanza cast and formed one half of one of the earliest interracial marriages depicted on TV. While Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz had already made waves with their multi-ethnic relationship, Hop Sing's marriage remained notable, much like Victor Sen Young's remarkable filmography, which spans 160 credits. While Bonanza certainly stands out in his body of work, let's not forget his role in the 1942 film Across the Pacific alongside Humphrey Bogart. In 1974, in a nod to his chef character, Sen Young delved into cooking and authored The Great Wok Cookbook. Another one of his talents included managing a Chinese pottery enterprise, tragically contributing to his demise. Victor Sen Young passed away in his North Hollywood residence in 1980 at the age of 65. The actor, who operated a small mail-order Chinese pottery business, was crafting clayware and baking the items in an oven when he succumbed to natural gas poisoning from a gas leak. Although his body was discovered on November 9th, he had likely been deceased for at least 10 days, possibly since around October 31. David Canary as Candy Canaday. As Candy, audiences witnessed David Canary's exceptional dedication to his employers. However, the casting of Canary for Bonanza was almost missed. Initially drafted in the inaugural 1960 AFLA draft, Canary nearly joined the Denver Broncos. Yet, his passion for singing and acting prevailed, leading to one of the most remarkable character arcs in the series. Following his stint on Bonanza, Canary embarked on an impressive journey, amassing a remarkable 1,211 episodes of All My Children portraying Adam Chandler and his twin, Stuart. For his outstanding contributions, Canary earned 5 Daytime Emmy Awards out of an astounding 16 nominations. Known for his approachability, Canary made efforts to connect with fans of both All My Children and Bonanza. He graciously participated in meet and greet appearances at Disney resorts, where he delighted AMC enthusiasts by signing autographs. Additionally, he made numerous appearances at the Lake Tahoe location of the Ponderosa Ranch, a popular tourist destination from 1967 to 2004. His final appearance at the ranch, in character, occurred in 2002 for a PAX TV special. In March 2012, David was selected to replace the ailing 90-year-old Jack Klugman in a limited-run production of 12 Angry Men in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Canary was wed to actress Maureen Maloney, with whom he shared a son, Chris, and a daughter, Kate. From his first marriage to actress Julie M. Anderson, he had a daughter, Lisa. Canary remained actively involved in All My Children until 2 years prior to his passing on November 16, 2015, at the age of 77. Mitch Vogel as Jamie Hunter Cartwright. Similar to Pernell Roberts' exit causing a vacancy that required filling, David Canary's departure from the Bonanza ensemble stemmed from a contractual disagreement. To occupy the void, the production team enlisted Mitch Vogel when he was merely 12 years old. He portrayed the orphaned Jamie Hunter, who eventually integrated fully into the Cartwright family. Despite his young age, Vogel had already demonstrated his talent, earning a Golden Globe nomination for his role in the Steve McQueen-led film, The Reavers. Following his appearance in Texas Detour, 1978, Vogel diverged from acting. Relocating to Pittsburgh and establishing a musical group, Vogel entered marital bliss and welcomed 2 children. Fast forward to the present, and at 67 years old, he resides in Southern California, utilizing his acting background to direct and perform in theatrical productions at church. Remarkably, his musical ensemble remains active. Vogel stands as one of the enduring members of the Bonanza cast, representing an ongoing legacy that extends beyond the iconic series. In 2002, Vogel revisited the filming locations of Bonanza for the Travel Channel's TV road trip, wherein he recounted his visit to the Ponderosa Ranch in Incline Village near Lake Tahoe, Nevada. In 2004, he granted an interview to Bonanza Gold magazine. Vogel participated in both the 2005 Bonanza Convention and the 2010 Bonanza Weekend in Liverpool, England. An interview featuring Vogel was published online on January 19, 2017, detailing his casting experience for his role on Bonanza, Guy Williams as Will Cartwright. When Pernell Roberts departed the show to pursue more personally meaningful endeavors, Guy Williams entered the Bonanza ensemble. There, he assumed the role of Ben's nephew, Will Cartwright. This adjustment seamlessly maintained the show's 4 Cartwright format. Moreover, Williams joined the cast following his remarkable success as the leading character of Zorro on the same show. Allegedly, Landon was uncomfortable with potential competition in the realm of charm, leading to rumors of Williams's dismissal from the show. However, despite this setback, Williams achieved significant success, portraying the patriarch of the Robinson family in the immensely popular series Lost in Space. By the 1980s, Williams had the opportunity to embrace early retirement in Buenos Aires before succumbing to a brain aneurysm in 1989. Given his immense popularity in Argentina, Williams's ashes rested for 2 years at the Argentine Actors Society Cemetery at La Chacarita Cemetery, Actor Pantheon, and Crypt 278. In accordance with his wishes, Williams's ashes were scattered over the Pacific Ocean in Malibu, California, in 1991. Grandin Rhodes as Dr. J.P. Martin. Grandin Rhodes portrayed Dr. J.P. Martin in the series. In the early stages of his career, Rhodes performed in repertory theater alongside troupes based in various cities such as Montreal, Oklahoma City, Omaha, and Hartford. His debut in film occurred in Follow the Boys, 1944. Rhodes engaged in repertory theater in cities like Hartford, Montreal, Oklahoma City, and Omaha. By January 1932, he assumed the role of the leading man for the Auditorium Permanent Players in Rochester, New York. Michael Landon as Joseph Little Joe Cartwright. The life of Michael Landon was incredibly eventful before, during, and after joining the cast of Bonanza. He faced tough challenges from his own mother's bullying and death threats, but Bonanza propelled the then 22-year-old Landon into television stardom on screen and behind the director's camera. Indeed, Bonanza served as a valuable learning experience for him in acting, writing, and directing, which he applied on set. The outcomes were remarkable. Landon's own craftsmanship produced some of the most cherished episodes, including the season 14 premiere, Forever. Following Bonanza, Landon transitioned from a beloved son to an iconic patriarch as Charles Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie. There, he continued to shape a TV show into a cultural phenomenon, albeit not without some playful antics. On a personal level, Landon experienced several turbulent relationships. He was married to Dodie Levy Fraser for 6 years. He crossed paths with Marjorie Lynn Noy while working, marking the first time he'd met a future spouse through his career. Later, they parted ways when he became involved in a relationship with makeup artist Cindy Clerico. Despite expanding his family through infidelity, Landon made efforts to ensure all children felt like part of his family. Regardless of blood relation, he built strong connections and counted friends like Johnny Carson, to whom he confided his cancer diagnosis before it became public knowledge, allowing him to stay ahead of tabloid speculation. Sadly, he eventually lost his battle with pancreatic cancer in 1991 at the age of 71. Tim Matheson as Griff King. Tim Matheson portrayed Griff King in the series. When he was 13 years old, Matheson took on the role of Roddy Miller in Robert Young's CBS nostalgic comedy series, Window on Main Street, during the 1961-1962 television season. Throughout the 1962-1963 season, he made appearances in 2 episodes of Leave It to Beaver, portraying Mike Harmon, a friend of Beaver's character. In 2009, Matheson took on the role of directing the pilot episode of Covert Affairs, which premiered on USA Network in 2010. Additionally, he directed the pilot episodes of The Good Guys, 2010 for the Fox Network, Criminal Behavior, 2011 for Lifetime, and Wild Card, 2011 for USA Network. From 2011 to 2015, he portrayed Dr. Brick Breland on Heart of Dixie. Since 2019, Matheson has starred as Doc Mullins in the Netflix series Virgin River. Matheson has been married 3 times. His first marriage was to actress Jennifer Leake from 1968 to 1971, whom he met on the set of Yours, Mine, and Ours. In 1985, he wed Megan Murphy, with whom he shares 3 children. They parted ways in 2010. In March 2018, he tied the knot with Elizabeth Marighetto, and the couple currently resides together in Hollywood, California. Bing Russell as Deputy Clem Foster. Bing Russell portrayed Deputy Clem Foster in the series. Russell made an appearance in the original pilot, which was filmed in November 1965, for the Monkees TV series as Rudy, a record store owner and the group's manager. However, when the show was approved by NBC, the idea of a manager was scrapped, and Russell's character was not included. Nonetheless, an edited version of this pilot, featuring Russell, was aired as a regular episode during the first season and remains part of the show's syndication package. In 1945, while employed at Teddy's restaurant in Newport, New Hampshire, Russell was introduced by a colleague to his future wife, Louise Lulu Crone. The couple tied the knot in 1946 and had 4 children together, including actor Kurt Russell. Russell was honored as Minor League Executive of the Year by the Sporting News in 1974. Additionally, in 2020, he was posthumously inducted into the Hall of Great Westerners of the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. Russell passed away due to complications of cancer on April 8, 2003, in Thousand Oaks, California. Dan Blocker as Eric Hoss Cartwright. No one else could have portrayed the big, friendly man of Eric Hoss Cartwright like Dan Blocker, towering at 6 feet 4 inches and weighing 300 pounds. As a member of the Bonanza cast, Blocker effortlessly embodied the Texan charm and warmth that defined Hoss. Born in DeKalb, Texas, Blocker entered the world as the heaviest baby ever born in Bowie County, tipping the scales at 14 pounds. It's no wonder that Blocker's early endeavors included rodeo performances during his student years. He ventured into slapstick comedy with a role in a Three Stooges short film, where he portrayed Goon Zombie. Blocker's imposing stature and Western roots made him a natural fit for roles in various Western productions, including Gunsmoke and Cheyenne. However, it was his portrayal of Hoss in Bonanza that cemented his legacy. Tragically, Blocker's life was cut short in 1972 when he unexpectedly passed away from a pulmonary embolism following a surgical procedure. He was just 43 years old. Nevertheless, his legacy endures through Bonanza and his son, Dirk Blocker, known for his role as Detective Hitchcock on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. While we honor their memory and celebrate their contributions to the world of entertainment, let us also take a moment to cherish the moments we have with those who are still with us. May their legacies continue to inspire and resonate with generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the lives of the Bonanza cast, both then and now. Please like, share, and subscribe for more updates and content. Until next time, take care and stay tuned for more.